Yo, what is up people? It is your boy Sneebles right here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day once again today. Back on that journey, of course, the Outer Worlds 2. Yeah, really enjoyed the first one. Yeah, don't know what to say about it. It was actually quite smooth. Yeah, just enjoyed it. It was actually pretty good. Still got to get used to it a bit more. Obviously, there's certain things. So it could be the shooting, sneaking, whatever it may be. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead with this and do some missions, hopefully get further. Yeah, let's just go along with it, see what we can do. So yeah, welcome back once again, and let's do this. Anyways, I'll close my room and off we go.
All these years
There
and
we
I
go.
still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
Yeah.
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Seeing I'm stuck experiencing the miracle of human consciousness for a bit longer. This is definitely the better outcome, I agree. I heard what you said earlier. Has it really been 10 years since? Let's say
More
that.
like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Alright, don't beat yourself up, Bay. I'm sure you did the best you could. You didn't search hard enough. What's done is done. We should focus on what comes next. Yeah, don't beat yourself
Might
up,
be
man.
you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you.
Mate, you literally was in an explosion.
I gather Val's
Don't
described our
expect
state
you
of
to
affairs.
search me that
Confirmed.
well.
The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries's survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Agree, we can't let her actions go unanswered. Fine with me, I've got a bullet I'm saving just for her. This is a lot, I just want to move on, keep my head down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've got a bullet
Acts
for
of
her.
unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
Unprovoked, hardly. Sure, self-defense, we can call it that. How about on occasion of stopping a maniac from destroying the entire system?
Searching. Mission parameters not found. Please contact the Earth Directorate for updated orders.
Can't, Val. You know that. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She then followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Okay, we'll be one step closer to make her pay for what she did. Sounds like you've really done some legwork, big job, agent. Guess our worst place is to be stuck investigating in an island called Paradise. Beat standing around having my ear talked to. Just say
Thank
that.
you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, named Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting a protectorate communications hub.
Excuse me. Land on Paradise Island. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do just that. Let's do it. That's just it. Or Eden. Is that it? Cool. Okay. Maybe it is. I don't know. I thought it should be called Paradise Island. Okay, are we there? Or?
Ready to disembark, Commander. Just say the word.
I think we have to go through here. Okay.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Excuse me, Jesus. Barely rumbling there. Good call on his part, and much appreciated. Sounds like an excuse to me. Give me 2 seconds with that lockbox. I'm sure I can have it open. Yeah, fuck it.
Tampering may result in damage to the container's contents. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Yeah.
Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
Alright, concerned you think I'd need a gadget like that? Yeah, me too, yeah.
Final recommendation. The second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effectiveness by an estimated 87.3%. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Okay, retrieve the... yeah. Okay. Jam lockbox on his acidic dematerializer. Fires a spray of extremely volatile goo when activated, dealing corrosive damage at a very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. Do not eat this liquid. Please dispose. Okay. A high security lockbox is jamming this machine and needs to be removed. Oh, okay. It literally just does that. You can always use the gadget to disintegrate corpses.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally.
There's a mod as well. I need 4 of them. Okay.
Ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
So to have Niles or him. You know what? Let's have Valerie first. Let's do that. Right. So, yeah. Right, another achievement. Look him up. My gun straight away aims at the back of Niles' head. Jesus Christ. So I guess you stay there then. Where's Valerie? Wait, did I? Oh, I must have chose Niles. I must have had Valerie already. Oh shit, okay. Alright. And then we've got these sprats that I don't really need. Not now anyways. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. What's going on there? I don't know, but
See that thing in the sky there?
that's the
That'll
Vox
be the
relay.
Vox relay. And that's Fairfield straight ahead. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up the Breeze Trail if we head there first.
There we go here. Turn radio off. We don't need that, guys, do we? Pick up crude biomass, a common material for crafting. That's cool. You'll need materials, don't we? So it's all good. Pick up lucky sprat fur. Right, I'll take that. So cool. Also, I won't show you everything that I loot. It's probably going to take ages completing this game if I keep showing you everything. So most of the time I'll show you straight away when we get to the mission. But yeah, but we're here. Have a little look anyways. Important announcements. Okay. If you want to read that, that's all there. And that one, I guess. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you want to read them, just pause, and there you go. Okay. This guy's got a shotgun. Yeah, pick it up. Might be able to sell it, obviously. There's some wasp thing. Oh. Companion abilities, okay. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you.
On your command, I'm out. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Alright. Okay, I guess I did everything right. Okay. Cool.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Loot everywhere. Do love looting. I love a looting game.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter.
Okay.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Okay. Well. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but it's gone really weird on my screen. Okay. I'm just a soldier, assumes you're another steadfast. I'm an agent of the Earth Directorate. You know, fuck it.
Earth Directorate, huh? Like, from the serials? Thought Arcadia was outside your jurisdiction. Any folk native to this place sure wouldn't have ever heard of you. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Alright, looking for a traitor who goes by any other way I might find her. Okay. Yeah, it's just ask that, I guess.
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Okay, cool.
On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Yeah, they're dead, mate.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Didn't find it requires item. Don't know. Didn't find anything that like that. I'm afraid not much in the habit of plundering corpses. Okay. Alright. Apparently there's something I missed.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg.
There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Okay. Shame to lose that, but it'd be worse to lose your life. What the fuck? Dr. Barnes.
Yeah, Doc. Is this really necessary? Kind of need my leg. You know, for getting around and such.
I don't have time to argue about this. I have other patients waiting. If you're disinclined to live, leave. Otherwise, we need to get you prepped for the procedure.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. A kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
Man, what an idiot,
This is a
man.
mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
You've got full crowd in your weight room anyway to speed things up. What's your success rate been for a procedure like this? Okay.
It would be inappropriate to hazard a guess on the exact percentage, but be assured I've reduced the margin of error significantly over the years. Spoken like a true fan of sepsis. However, you're not the one going under the knife, so I hardly see how it concerns you.
Okay.
Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
I'm just asking so many questions.
My stimulants cost a premium, but take enough and you'll see the architect. At least that's what I've heard.
Okay. I've got about 2,000 credits, or 2,000 quid if you want to call it that. Okay, so this is what he's got. Extra prime pot. These stuff costs a lot, yeah, I can tell, mate. Yeah, so I remember in the last game, if you steal stuff, make sure they're not looking simple as that, and you'll be alright. Okay, this gizmo looks really complicated and probably expensive. You can't tell much from looking at it. Most of the vials are pretty empty of materials. Okay. I brewed something that weren't good.
Excuse me, that chem set is not a toy.
Okay.
Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happened. Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
Yeah, fuck it, just say
So
that.
you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out. It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. Wasn't before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike. While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens. I lay my hands on something like that, turn it over to management, I'd start climbing the rungs of the corporate ladder right quick. Soon, I'd have all the considerable perks of someone responsible for a hit new product line. Bigger salary, name recognition, reserved seating in the company restroom, the works. Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Okay.
Splendid.
Yeah.
Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed upon schematics.
Okay.
All right then. Don't let.
Alright, so we've got another mission, but probably a side mission basically, but I ain't going to do anything with that yet. We're going to continue
That guard wasn't
going
being
up there.
radical about the giant hologram at the town hall.
If I don't show you everything,
Guess we ought to go
I'll probably
for
edit
ourselves
quite a lot of it
and
out.
see what she said.
Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command. From your tone, am I to suppose it didn't
Yeah,
end
I'm really
well?
tired today. I gotta be honest. Yeah.
It must have been a nettlesome experience indeed if you remain so prickly about it. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm. And if I did, so you would. But I am of 2 minds on the matter of providing one. You may hold no allegiance to Auntie's Choice, but you are not Protectorate either. I think it best we end our conclave here. Be on your way before you draw attention to either of us.
Alright, okay. On my way it is then. It doesn't want to talk to me anymore. We're not going to do any of that yet. Let's go speak to these.
To keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
Okay. Okay, I believe everything happens for a reason.
Happens for a reason. Yes. Yes, I can see that kind of line working with our protectorate demographic. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Whisper to Niles, see if we can trust this guy. I'm trying to find someone here. Name of Augustine DeVries. I'm pretty sure this guy died in the little trail at the start of the game, unless it was just a random part of the trailer.
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
Oh, fuck it.
I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together.
Seek the means to make my billions and retire. Might take up residence in the box after. Yeah.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
A premise like that, to figure the least I can do is listen. Sorry, but I don't want that kind of responsibility right now. Yeah, fuck.
Very well. Return if you'd like to hear the details.
Okay, investigate Town Hall's records.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Species' Choice couldn't believe her.
Okay, we're in it. Right, I told us to go in here. But I had this, but I've already looked at it. But maybe I haven't. I thought I did. Okay, only choice is premium residence lease in Fairfield. Available, appropriated, protectorate lodgements. Augustine DeVries house, red trim, circle windows. Okay. So XP, there you go. so this is this her room? Let's find DeVries' house. Okay, so it doesn't tell you where it is, but with this open, I'm assuming this is. They've got a compass and a bracelet. Examine this, okay. DeVries submerged tracker. So DeVries tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container, obviously in an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. Okay, I've leveled up, which is all good. Skill points as well. I've done this off camera as well, but you know, we don't have to go through all this. But yeah, if you know, you know, you just get points to upgrade. So yeah, it's all good.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters.
Okay.
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
Oh god, yeah.
I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this.
Interesting.
Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
Yeah.
No. You didn't know her. Not like I did. Like I thought I did. Damn it. I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, in a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. Reckon so. Somewhat embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
Cool, I'm done. More XP, which is cool. There's a fridge. Take that, okay. Okay. Yeah, just loot whatever is left around. Let's talk to you.
Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes. You know, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I do not want to find out. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation. Look, I know how it sounds, like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
Okay. Is that what happened?
I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, would be my guess. Strangest part is that foodstuffs have also been disappearing from the greenhouse since we took Fairfield. You think it's all connected?
Yeah, fuck it.
It's like I told the doc. I'm fine. The veritable picture of vim and vigor. Just following the clues, doing my job. I can't fathom why everyone's worrying over me all sudden like. I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
Foodstuffs. Emily Galloway. Okay. Let's chat to you then.
I'm incredulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up, doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment. I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Right. Required info discovered. Okay, security thinks you're up to more than growing plants. Care to tell me what's going on?
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
Yeah. Trying to figure out why you still work here if you've got better things going on.
Because all these plants were unknown inside Auntie's Choice. And there's a good chance we can make something of them. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.0003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So, you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
Yeah.
They all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators.
Okay.
Research mostly, some wholesale, and as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.00034227% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So, you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
Okay.
Well, I've got a lot left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out.
Alright, brutal. Okay. Alright, off we go down here. There's the mission Stalking an Associate of Angry Ascendants confronts Savannah. Yeah, so we're going to go do that, see what we can do, so, yeah.
Let's wreck 'em.
Maybe this wasn't really advisable. I wanted some action, so I thought, why not? Oh god! Jesus Christ! I need to know how to use the inhaler again. Oh, it camouflages. Bruh. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Trying to figure out how to do that. Yeah, bitch.
Might I have a word, Commander?
No. Okay. You want a word?
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course.
Yeah, of course.
No, I mean, at least not since that time I tried mixing my own detergent, but I'm sure you don't want to hear about that. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Okay. No good comes from dredging out the past, trust me.
Don't much help to stay mired in it neither. I think this will help me move forward.
Okay.
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Okay.
I agree. But the problem with burning down a system is finding ways out for all.
Sometimes I'm just pressing these answers just randomly.
That wasn't the goal anyway. Just helping out where we could. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
Sometimes things don't turn out how you hope. That doesn't mean you were wrong to try.
Yeah, maybe. Easier to say that on the other side of winning, though, ain't it? Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Till recently.
Okay, yeah,
Much appreciated, Commander.
We will do.
Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Okay, well, we will do that, but not yet. What went on here? I'll take that stuff. Transfer orders. Okay, well, yeah, you can tell they got fucked over by the Raptidons. Right. But further on, we do go over this way to this house. It looks like over here. Yeah, I have to be a little bit more careful, I guess. I just wanted a little fight. We hadn't had any action. There you go, some decent action. Because I'm nicking your shit right now. Oh, got another baseball card. +5 max health, that's cool. Alright, what's this say? Praising the architect and honouring the equation. Alright, if you want to read that, it's all there. So, let's speak to you.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Quite impact discovered or Savannah's journal. What can you pick? Then why are you here? Yeah, just do Why
that.
are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
Okay, let them talk, that's enough noise.
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded. It is of no matter, regardless. I do not know where she is. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would
Probably
have
blow up the
happened
planet
had
like
I
she
not
did,
introduced her
like
to
she did
Victor.
at that place we was at before. Victor's the guy who you accused her of conspiring with, right? What do you know about it?
How did...
Yeah, it did.
You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me. Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, and the invasion itself, set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again. She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
Okay.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know
She
there's
nearly
still
killed
hope
us,
for her.
mate. No.
on doing the right thing? I don't know. I have nothing to offer. Except... Not sure if this will help you, but she did use the same code for everything. 15-778. I even used it to search her safe after she left Fairfield.
That sounds like it could be her agent identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty. I understand. Perhaps it actually is for the best. I truly cannot say.
Alright, so we confronted Savannah. That is done. Right. Pick these up, of course. Oh, there's that there as well. A mag pick, nice. Alright, so that is done. We spoke to her. Okay, so you know what? We're going to go over to the corner here. We're going to finish off this video with this. We're going to go to it's a mission called Pressing Care. So it's really Niles and Zebulon. Niles did talk about seeing someone, so we're actually going to go do that. We would go over there, but I'm going to do this first. Why not? You know, we'll just do that for Niles. And there you go. So let's go do it. Okay, dangerous enemies. Enemies with skulls next to their health bar are dangerous, set, signifying that you might be too under-leveled to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try gaining a few levels before coming back. Like leaders or bosses, these enemies are resistant to certain powerful effects and must be dealt with enough damage to make them weak first. So can I not kill him from behind? It's probably not worth it. Alright, let's just sneak around. Oh my. Crabble Bullet Claw. Jesus. Okay. How the fuck do I get in? Go, go. Right, okay. Whoa, Jesus Christ, you shot me. Okay, so we've got in. We keep getting discovered. Oh, you can see me through there. Alright, so we've done that. Whatever that is.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me.
Okay.
Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Mother load of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race.
Okay, so I need to go over there.
Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabble skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Where's my mate gone? Oh, there he is.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Let's close that. Oh, they're fast as well. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Let's skip the diplomacy.
Whoa. Jesus Christ. Okay. Heal up a bit. Let's get some meat. Fuck it, let's run. Let's go, 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 go.
Whoa, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Okay, here we go.
Nice. Howdy, Zeb.
Boom. I guess we'll talk to him.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Okay. Okay, you actually could use some work, definitely.
And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I was Niles Commander back in the day, briefly.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Seb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
If they reach contact, they'll most likely expose you under torture, won't they? Alright.
Without question.
Okay.
Okay.
Straight away.
If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Okay,
But let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the consul.
Alright, so we've done that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to end that episode there. It doesn't actually feel like I've done a lot, to be fair. I technically haven't, but obviously I've met this guy, Zebulon Tran, of course a friend of Niles. Well, he saved Niles' life, I think, or something. Yeah, I'm going to pause it because I think we've got something trying to attack us. But anyways, yeah, so wasn't too bad. It is what it is. We've done a few things, so yeah, I don't know what else to say. We'll come back and we'll finish off this mission or do whatever else. And yeah, until next time, I hope you guys, of course, enjoyed as always. Leave a like and subscribe. See you guys in the next episode. Peace.